In today's topic we would be discussing pest and diseases of crops and livestock. A pest is an organism that harbors disease organisms or causes damage to other organisms. There are crop and livestock animals pests. Crop pests include insects such as grasshoppers, mealybugs, myriads, beetles, birds, and mammals, such as rodents, while livestock pests include ectoparasites like ticks and mites, and endoparasites like liver flukes, roundworms, and tapeworms. There can also be plant pests known as weeds or animal pests such as insects, birds, rodents, monkeys, humans, or nematodes. Types of pests. Insect pests, these are arthropods that carry diseases or cause damage to plants and animals. Examples include ticks, lice, grasshoppers, and cotton stainers. Non-insect pests, these are vertebrates and mollusks that commonly cause diseases in plants and animals or destroy crops, e.g., rodents, worms, nematodes, and monkeys. Groups of insect crop pests. Stem borers of cereal crops, like maize, are the larvae of certain moths. They lay eggs at the junctions of leaf sheaths and stems of a maize plant, which hatch after a week and weaken the stem, causing the maize plant to break even in slight wind. Fruit and seed feeders, these include fruit-piercing moths, fruit flies, cotton strainers, and certain beetles. Examples are the red bollworm and the cotton stainer. Their host plants include tomatoes, millet, maize, and okra. Root feeders, these may be insect larvae or adults. An example is the yam beetle, which lives mainly in the soil. They burrow into the ground and feed on yam tubers. Leaf feeders, leaves of crops are eaten by snails, leaf-feeding beetles, caterpillars of various moths and butterflies, grasshoppers, and locusts. Young shoot feeders, insects like aphids and mealybugs pierce and suck juices from young shoots of crop plants. They first settle on the apex and feed on the young tissue. Many sucking pests also transmit disease-causing fungi, bacteria, and viruses to the plants, e.g., cassava mosaic transmitted by whiteflies. Pests and parasites of livestock and their effects. A parasite is an organism that lives in or on another organism, called a host, having a harmful effect on the host as a result of the association. A parasite that lives inside its host is called an endoparasite, e.g., tapeworm, roundworm, liver fluke. A parasite that lives on or outside the host is called an ectoparasite, e.g., ticks, lice, mites. Diseases of crops and livestock. A disease is an abnormal condition of an organism that impairs normal physiological functioning. Disease-causing organisms may be viruses, bacteria, fungi, or protozoa. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.